Come on. And we're live. Hey guys, this is Wolfie. This is Poggy, and today we're going to react to the Monday morning games. Sort of, they're kind of going right now. I got it on TV right here, and we're going to talk about the games currently right now. Talk top 10 rankings, and then just chit chat and see how these games unfold until we get to the game against the Rams, 49ers versus Rams.
Most important
and
game.
We'll talk about that as well too. So, all right, Poggy, how are you? How are you?
Doing great, buddy. How about you?
Fantastic. Got my water.
What?
Got my water. It's water is a common frequent guest on this show.
And so is his childish bladder.
Yeah. It's because I drink a lot of water. You see this beautiful skin? It's because of water. All right, it's because of all that water.
Oh, Saints just blocked it. I'm way behind you, huh?
Yeah, but you also said, remember when you said
that yeah.
They were on the red zone, so you're keeping track whatever is correct. So, all right, let me go ahead and bring up the schedule here. Week schedule with week 3. I don't have my hat. I look bald as fuck right now. All right, so where are we at? Let me load this up. Change the boom. There we go. All right. So we had the Jets. You had the Jets, right? That's what you bring up the. You had the Jets last week, right?
Well, that was our Thursday night game. We didn't get a pick for this week's games.
I thought we picked for Thursday. I thought we picked for Pats and Jets.
No, we did. I picked the Jets. I
picked the Jets too.
No, you picked the Pats. Don't try to steal my thunder.
I picked the Jets, dude. There's no way, dude.
Yeah, you picked the Jets.
No, let's double check that, dude. No, that's lies. Let's see how far back I gotta go. By the way, if anybody gets to the chat, bring them up and say hi.
What's up, MJ?
No, I got the Jet Pats.
I feel like you wrote that down.
No,
you said the Pats. Did you say Pats?
Pats and Jets. If I check mark it on here, it means I agree with you. If I put an X, it means I disagree with you, and I agree with you.
Yeah. For once, you actually
thought my hatred of Aaron Rodgers was going to take over there, and that didn't happen.
Yeah. I did. I gave it to the defense, not Aaron Rodgers. So,
what up, Milwaukee? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. So, all right. I was like, there's no way I picked the Pats, dude. I must have been really baked.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so let's look at these games right here. So we have the Giants at the Browns. Who'd you have?
The Browns.
I thought the Browns were going to win that. Yeah, that's so shocking to me. I guess the Browns are just that bad this year, and that their defense last year.
I thought their defense was going to be stellar again this year. I thought they still. Yeah. I'm really surprised.
I don't know. Maybe the Deshaun Watson stuff just became too much for them. They couldn't handle it. Maybe. I know that the team doesn't exactly, because I've seen scenes of like Deshaun Watson going to go pick up a teammate, and the teammate like, no man, pick me up, dude. So they clearly don't like that guy
with their dirty hands.
Yeah, it was pretty much like that. And
wow, what a throw!
Yeah, so I got that was actually shocking. Everyone expected the Browns to be the same old defense because they didn't really change. I don't really know how much they left. They got the same secondary. I believe almost the same, except for Clowney's not there.
Yeah,
and he's not that much of a game changer, right? So
not at all. Hasn't been for a while.
Papa J.
What's up, Papa J?
Welcome to the stream. All right. So then we got the Bears at the Colts.
Who did I have? The Bears.
I gotta bring up our games. That's our games from last week. Try to find. I should just have these marked. All right. Okay. I had the Bears 16-13. So, and right, I don't really have much to say about this other than the fact that Caleb Williams is getting his ass beat out there, but at the same time making poor ass decisions. I haven't seen much of red zone or much of stats, but I'm not particularly surprised by this. I did see them. They were at like it was like first and goal at the 4-yard line, and somehow they came away with no points, I believe. So I don't know what happened there, but seeing as how I'm not sure.
Yeah, he threw an interception. I saw that one. Yeah.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Terrible.
offensive line is terrible, but the offensive line's not making him throw the ball.
Dang it, Chargers. No,
it's not making him forced to make those decisions. So if he's throwing the ball, that means the quarterback thinks this guy can get the ball. So it's the quarterback's responsibility there. So yeah, Caleb Williams is just getting his ass beat.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's terrible.
He's terrible right now. He's terrible. Larry Krueger, you don't know who that guy is, but right now he is jumping up and down because he predicted that he was going to suck this year. And I mean, say suck, like be absolute trash. And it's a prophecy. I tell you what, it was prophecy. All right, the biggest surprise to me of the week so far is this Vikings versus Texans game. What in the ass is happening here, dude?
Oh, I don't know. The Bucks game.
The Bucks game, you think that one's bigger? The 20-7 game?
Yeah. I think the Bucks, that's a really surprising game.
Yeah,
I think the Bucks were better than the Broncos. I didn't think the Broncos, after the way they've been playing the last 2 weeks and the way the Bucks have been just dominating.
Yeah, but you kind of always felt like the Bucks had enough. Like there's
sometimes they're going to peak out, but I mean, it's not against the Broncos. I didn't see it against the Broncos. The Vikings are a good team. Vikings are a good team. Texans are a good team. It's one of those teams, you know what I mean? But the Bucks are a better team than the Broncos.
Yeah, you would think that, but like I said, you knew they were going to come right back to earth, though. You knew there was some game that were going to be like they were just going to get real, and But talking about the Texas Vikings game, that's what I thought of it, but that's not what you think of it. What do you think of this Vikings Texas game that's unfolding right now?
Yeah, I mean I'm surprised by that one. I didn't think Sam Darnold would be able to sustain what he's doing, but he's playing great in that system. So something's working out. He's able to hold that momentum from what he feels like he carried from last season with the 49ers. So he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, 110%. Quite literally, he was with the Jets, the Panthers, which is like one of the worst organizations. Not like dysfunctional as well. And maybe this is the same thing with I always thought Baker Mayfield had talent. He was good. And then his confidence was being lost. And that's what made him bad is what I thought of him. And that I feel like that's coming true. But then again, he's coming back to earth now. But with Sam Darnold, it's kind of the same thing, like Jets, dysfunctional, Panthers, dysfunctional. And then the next team was the 49ers, who he gets to see what a real organization's like, actually gets to learn what to be a quarterback. Goes to Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell is an absolute stud, probably coach of the year at this point. Taking this quarterback, I feel like because we saw what he did with the Pastronaut last year. Like he took Sam Darnold, who we can all agree is like a 32nd third overall quarterback in this league before the year. That's what we thought. So it's no surprise that he's winning games with Sam Darnold. But what the impressive part is just how good Sam Darnold looks and how effective this offense is running with the Vikings. So.
I mean, if we're being honest, Sam Darnold was a placeholder this year, really, for somebody else. I mean, if Sam Darnold wasn't he's looking like a long-term solution almost at this point for the Vikings, as opposed to just kind of holding the place for somebody else eventually.
Yeah, they did. They drafted J.J. McCarthy in the
That's
first
what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
now he's looking like he's going to be there for a little while if he keeps playing like that.
Yeah, I mean they're going to probably sit him for a while, and that I don't know if that would be would that still be considered a bad pick if Sam Darnold ends up being the starting quarterback?
No.
Because
no, I mean look at like Aaron Rodgers, things like that. You know what I mean? Like they can sit for a while and still turn out to be stellar, studs. So I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So right now the Eagles are going
3-0.
It's 3-0. That's so shocking to see. But right now the Eagles are going down. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. They're on the 30-yard line. They're on the field.
Yeah.
So didn't they just be on the red zone? Wasn't it just?
Yeah, I think
they tried going for
Hurts. No, Hurts. I think threw an interception.
No. Right now, the Saints were in the.
No. Yeah, they had a fumble. Packers.
No, one right now. Oh, Deshaun. Oh, shit. Devontae Smith just got laid out, dude. Oh, my God. Dude. I hope he's okay, man. That's sad. That sucks, dude. I hope he's okay. That's crazy. He got obliterated, bro.
Did he?
Yeah, he's going to be. If he's not out of the game, I'd be shocked.
Man.
I'd be shocked. That's crazy. I feel bad for him. I hope he's okay. All right, so let's talk about the Eagles and Saints game right now. I had the Saints, I believe, 34-28. Yeah, I got the score wrong, but so far
34-28. Yeah, right.
Take the W as it comes. Papa J says I should have never denied Bo Nix. Jake, man. Yeah, he was like, I was talking shit about Bo Nix yesterday and the day before, and Papa J was like, "Don't you slander Bo Nix, motherfucker."
Bo Nix is he's been in college for a long time, but he'll be a pretty good. I think he'll be.
He's your guy. Is that from Oregon? He's your guy.
Yeah, he's from Oregon. Well, yeah, he came to Oregon. Yeah, he was there for a while.
Oh! I know a bad take of yours that aged poorly. Marcus Mariota.
It's always Oregon quarterbacks that age poorly.
You can't back out of that. You thought that dude was a franchise quarterback. You thought he was like Lamar Jackson, what he is today.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I thought he was going to be a good quarterback. I wanted him to be a good quarterback.
That's true. I'll give you that. Like, you are a fan, so you want to be good. I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. So Saints and Eagles, who'd you have? I had the Saints, obviously. So who'd you have? You had the Saints winning this game?
No, I would have had the Eagles.
You would have the Eagles? All right. I was gonna say, you're honest, man. You have honor. You wouldn't lie like that. Come on.
No, I would have had the Eagles. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Saints, they could still win it. I mean, it's only 3-0 game.
It's only 3-0.
Yeah, it's still possible to win the game. Hopefully Devontae Smith is okay. But let's be real. I don't think the Eagles coming out of this game feeling like they've won. There's no way.
3-0, and then maybe you win 7-3 or something in the end. But yeah. I mean,
and then all the bad decisions you made throughout the game. Yeah. And terrible. Chargers at Steelers.
Ooh, Chargers.
Yeah, I had the Steelers.
Yeah.
19-17. Just because I heard that what's his name?
Wait, did you say 19?
Yeah, I had 17.
Who says who puts up a score like 19?
This year is different, man. It's a different.
Oh, did I convince you that that's a real score?
Okay. Did you predict? Would you have predicted that a bunch of field goals would just come out of nowhere and this?
Did I predict that score correctly?
Would you have predicted that this would have been the lowest?
Wait, did I predict that score correctly that week?
You did, but would you have known that this year so far, the start of the season, this is the fewest touchdowns scored across the league? Would you have predicted that?
God. I just saw that replay of Devontae Smith.
Yeah, he got obliterated. So I'm surprised that was a fumble.
Texans. Oh, Akers just scored. Texans on the board. 7-21.
Eagles just scored a touchdown.
Yep.
A long run by Saquon Barkley. They should have challenged that. That was a fumble. But didn't Devontae Smith just fumble the ball?
Oh my God.
Are you seeing the play right now? He should have fumbled.
No, they're doing they're replaying everything right now.
Okay.
On red zone.
All right. Well, I'm all dazing off, like losing the show right now.
Yeah.
We're just reacting to everything. All right. So Steelers at Chargers. You have the Chargers. I have the Steelers. It looks like it's a close game, 10-10. And I'm still going to
it's 13-10 right now. Steelers kicked the field goal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no surprise. See, they're going to kick two more, and guess what's going to be? It's going to be 19. It's going to be 19-10. All right. So we're jump over the Broncos at Bucks. This was one of the biggest surprises of them all,
What's
so
that?
far. Like you said, Bucks at the Broncos. That is one of the biggest surprises. I'll definitely give you that.
Bucks. So I still would have wanted the Broncos to win because of Bo Nix, but yeah.
I actually like Bo Nix. I think he takes responsibility for what he actually seems like a grounded quarterback and someone who actually, because I've seen him at the podium and he seems good. He takes responsibility. He knows he's better. Yeah. He cracked a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy. So I am a little shocked by that score, but then again, like I said, they were going to come down back to earth at some point. It's just the fact that it was the Broncos, like you
It
said,
was the Broncos in
that brought them
Tampa
back to
Bay.
earth.
It's not like it was they're
Yeah,
on the road or something like that. If they were in Denver, I could probably see that, but they're in Tampa Bay. They're at home. So it's not like, they're shit in the bed on the road. So,
yeah,
oh, yeah, they're just showing the replay of Barkley's touchdown.
yeah. I thought that was a fumble when Devontae Smith got hit. I thought that was a fumble. So I guess it wasn't. But coming back to this, yeah, like you said, the Broncos stopped that. The Bucs were just going to destroy this team, and they just out of nowhere just became a really shitty team.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump over to the Titans, Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay, yeah.
The Titans right now. This one to me is one of the biggest surprises of them all. I know that Will Levis threw a pick six and kind of gave him extra points there, but still, I'm pretty sure Will Levis is doing great. Like, what's his stats right now? What's Will Levis? Not Will Levis, but Malik Willis. Like, how much is he contributing to this win? 13 for 15, 202 yards and a touchdown. 6 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. I'd say he's contributing a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Malik Willis. He's got some movement on his feet. I kind of like Malik Willis. He was good in college too. So
he was in Liberty, I believe. I don't know why I know that random fact. I just do. He went to Liberty, but
I liked Malik Willis. I thought he
really,
yeah, I like him. But
I still don't think he's that good, man. I'm sorry. I know.
I don't think he's going to be a stellar quarterback, like a stud quarterback. I think some point he's going to get humbled, but I mean, he's playing really well.
He's like a discounted Jalen Hurts. So, all right. So that's one of the biggest surprises there. So we just went through all the games. And we got your predictions, so we'll see how it ends up.
Yeah, it's looking bad for the Chargers with Heineke in, so looks like Herbert's out.
Oh, is he? I am.
Yeah, Heineke's in. So
what was
Beer's in?
Do you have his injury?
I think it's his high ankle sprain.
I'll check.
They haven't said yet.
Check. I'll Google it. Right now.
Oh, nice first time.
Appears to aggravate his ankle injury, and Tyler Heinicke has replaced him. Yeah.
God, Caleb Williams is terrible. He had a wide open, just overthrew him by fucking 20 yards. What was that?
That's funny.
You should have just punted that, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't you just? Oh, it was like he thought he was the punter with his arm.
See if there's any 49ers news right now we can talk about real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
move on.
Actually, no, we gotta do the predictions. That's right. We gotta do the rest of the predictions.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see if there's anything happening. Hold on. Derek Carr play action. Hold on. Just dumps it to Alvin Kamara. All right, okay, never mind. All right, so Panthers.
You get all excited for nothing. The Raiders.
It looked like it was gonna be great.
Yeah,
it was gonna be a run. All right, Panthers at Raiders. Don't do the Raiders chant, bro. Don't do the Raiders chant.
The Raiders.
Stop, dude. That is embarrassing.
I can't stand the Raiders.
I can't stand them either, dude. I don't hate them as much. I said this on last live.
I don't like.
I don't hate them as much as I used to because they're out of the Bay. We beat them the last game in the Bay. It's
we'll always own the Raiders, but yeah,
exactly.
I'm not a big fan of their fans.
Alvin Kamara is dominating the run right now. All right, so Panthers at Raiders. Who do you got? I got the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Seahawks. Or Raiders. Yeah. I don't know why I said Seahawks.
I think that do you think there's a possibility the Panthers can win this game?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. They until the Panthers play the Giants, and it looks like the Giants have some sort of ability to win games because we're seeing it right now. The Panthers might very well go 0-17. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's going to happen?
What's that? Oh, the Panthers? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, they're pretty bad right now. I think they should trade Bryce Young. They need to have a fire sale right now.
Yeah.
They need to have a fire sale right now. All right, so Dolphins at Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks.
Tua's out. Yeah, I got Seahawks too.
Yeah, I
Tua's
can't
gonna-
stand the Seahawks, but
That'll be
they're
real.
like, remember what I told you? Seahawks are gonna be that team that's just gonna hang in there and annoy us all fucking season.
They
And
played bun teams, dude. They played
I'm
nothing
just
but
telling you,
buns.
it doesn't matter. They're still gonna be that team that fucking Sam Donald.
But
He's injured.
you're accounting for a variable that you cannot foresee. They're playing buns, and then
I'm
they
telling
got
you, they're gonna be
Tua
there all
Tagovailoa
season.
without a
Oh my
concussion.
god, Heineke. Oh, I thought he was injured.
All right, let
But
me go. This over here.
I'm
All right,
still going to
Seahawks.
tell you, Seahawks are still going to be that team that's going to be there all season.
You think they're going to be
annoying us.
second in the division?
I do. It's not going to be the Cardinals.
Cardinals are going to be second in the division.
No.
All right, we got to think of a bet. I got Cardinals going second, and you got the Seahawks going second. I think there's just but we do agree the Rams are last, right?
Yeah, that's an easy pick.
Okay, all right. So we agree on that one. All right, so they've played the Broncos and the Patriots, two of the worst teams in the NFL.
Broncos are beating the Buccaneers right now.
Yeah, I get that, but that's because the Buccaneers had to come back to earth. That's a different variable. All right. Dolphins, they don't have Tua. They're going to go 3-0. Then they're going to face the Lions and lose. They're going to play the Giants and probably win that game. They're going to play us and lose. That's 2 losses right there. So they're going to start the season like what, 5-2? Then they're going to come back to earth. I'll show the tab. Come back to earth when they face the Falcons because
They'll
Kirk
beat the
Cousins
Falcons.
is back. You got them beating the Falcons.
They'll beat the Falcons. Yeah.
Give me your 49ers card right now. All that memorabilia needs to be right here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just
Bills.
being realistic. I no team I hate more than the Seahawks. Patriots are really close, but the Seahawks are my number one. I can't stand the Seahawks.
You heard me. Papa J's got Panthers 17-10. Okay. That would be an upset.
And I'm telling you, they're going to beat the Cardinals too.
The Panthers are going to beat the Cardinals.
No, Seahawks. They'll beat the
okay.
Rams. They'll beat the Cardinals.
17-3. Seagirls 28-17. He's got Seagirls 28-17 this game.
Tell me you don't have the Seagirls beating them.
Beating who?
Bitches.
Beating the Dolphins. I think they'll beat the Dolphins because Tua's out. They'll lose to the Lions. The Giants
They'll definitely lose to the Lions. They'll beat the Giants. Giants are fucking terrible.
All right. And then the 49ers are going to lose to us. That's
They'll
two
lose to us.
losses.
Yeah. Easily.
Falcons, I think it's a loss.
I think they'll beat the Falcons. I don't think the Falcons are that good.
All
I
right.
think they're
We'll have to
overrated.
figure. Bills at Seahawks.
Oh, they'll lose to the Bills.
All right. So you got 3 losses so far.
They'll
Okay.
lose to the Jets.
All right. Let's just look at each team as we go. Let's go in order. You're jumping way down here. We're still up here. Rams
They're going to beat the
Seahawks.
Rams. They're going to beat the Rams.
They're going to beat the Rams.
Come on.
Nobody's
Nobody's
then we're
going
going to sweep them,
lose
right?
to us again. Yeah.
So it's
Of
fair.
course. I don't care. They're going to lose to us even if we were the worst team in the NFL.
I guess
Can't vote against
bias. Okay. Fair. You're admitting
They're
that.
going to beat the Cardinals at home.
They're going to beat the Cardinals. I got them losing to the Cardinals. The Jets.
They'll lose to the Jets.
So
They're
you got
in
5
New York.
losses.
They're in New York.
What a catch by Kamara. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off. It was just like a corner of my eye. I apologize. What were you saying?
They'll lose to the Jets.
They'll lose to the Jets, so it's 5 losses. I think the Jets are actually going to win this game.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. I hate Aaron Rodgers more than the Seahawks. I really do.
Really?
I
Man,
hate
that's
Aaron Rodgers with
crazy.
a passion, dude. There's a
That's
passion behind it.
crazy.
I know I lived in. You'd think I would have a serious hate for the Seattle Seahawks because I lived in Washington, but I just hate Aaron Rodgers so much. So Seahawks. But anyway, Jets, I got the W, but we still are at 5 wins. I did have 1. So I'm at 6 losses. You're at 5. Seahawks at Cardinals. Do you think they're going to sweep the Cardinals?
What?
Do you think they're going to sweep the Cardinals? That's a tough one,
That's
huh?
a tough one. Yeah, I think they'll lose in Arizona. I'll give Arizona 1.
Right.
They'll
6
split
losses.
it because that's a division game. They can split it in division.
Yeah, division's kind of tough, like individual
Yeah.
games.
You
Anything
can't-
can happen there.
Hey, I mean, even against us, right? It's an in division game. You can't really say definitively that's always a win. I mean, even against the
Fair.
Rams, as crappy as they look, it's like somehow a game plan or something works out where they, win.
Yeah,
or
they just
something.
they have so much
It's just
experience with said team that they've
bullshit,
just got
yeah.
them all figured out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, so you're at 6 losses. Green Bay Packers at Seahawks. I think the Packers win, considering how good they're playing, and I expect Jordan Love back at this time.
if Jordan Love's back, they lose.
All right, so if he's back, that's 7 losses. Vikings at Seahawks.
I think the Vikings are going to be back down to
Oh, you
earth.
think they come back to earth around
Yeah,
this
I
time?
think that's where they're going to lose.
All right,
They're
so we're
going
at
to
8
be in
losses.
Seattle.
I think Seahawks beat the Bears.
And they'll beat the Bears and the Rams again.
Rams. So they go 8. So you got them going 9-8.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the Cardinals real quick. Let's take a look at the
Loss.
Cardinals. Why you hate the Cardinals so much?
I don't
man?
I don't hate the Cardinals. I actually like the Cardinals more. Why do you get the St. Louis Cardinals?
Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Oh, he dropped the ball. Where is it? Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals. Schedule. I'm trying to bring it up now. Huh, dude. All right. Okay. Sharing tab. Boop. Okay, so Bills beat them. They dominated the Rams. I expect them to do that again. Lions at Cardinals. I'm assuming you got the Lions, right? Oh, he's gone. Shit. I'm all talking to nobody. All right, I'm looking at the Saints versus 3rd and 11. He's got like, what is it, 4th and something? Kick the field goal, dude. Can you kick the field goal from here? Yeah, it's smart. Smart. Kick a field goal.
Okay.
Saints are kicking a field goal. It's going to be 7-3.
Yeah. Steelers just scored touchdown. Justin Fields just threw a bomb.
Oh, really? What's the score?
Yeah.
10 what?
20-10.
20-10? Okay. Sweet. I got that one W. All right. You got to listen more often, man. I'm on this.
We still didn't go over the week 2 predictions, so we'll see about that.
Oh, we will go over that. All right. So let's go ahead and finish this. You got Lions at Cardinals.
Loss.
Commanders at Cardinals.
That's a win.
I think it's a W2. Cardinals at 49ers.
Loss.
Green Bay Packers at
Loss.
Cardinals. I got W. Cardinals at Chargers.
Chargers at Cardinals. But that's a
Chargers at Cardinals.
Depends if Herbert's there. That's a loss.
If it's a high ankle sprain, he's going to be out for at least 4 weeks. And I think
We'll see.
Yeah. So I'm going to give that a loss because I don't think he's going to be back. That's 3 losses.
They'll beat the Dolphins.
They beat the Chargers. That's right. So that's 2.
That's a loss.
You have even with Justin Herbert gone.
No, I think he's going to be back.
He's going to be back. All right. So that's kind of like that's a weird one. Cardinals at Dolphins.
That's a win.
That's a win. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many losses are we right now? 3. Bears at Cardinals.
That's a win. Fucking Bears.
Jets at Cardinals.
That's a loss. I think the
It's a
Jets
loss.
are going to beat them. Yeah.
It's 4 now. I think the Cardinals are going to win that one. I think they're going to be better this year. Cardinals at Seahawks.
I think they're going to lose.
All right, you already split these. That's right.
Yep.
You split these. So this is going to – I'll come back to it so I don't lose count. So that's a loss. That's 5. Vikings at Cardinals. Sorry, Cardinals at Vikings.
Cardinals at Vikings, they're going to lose.
Lose. Okay, so that's 6.
Vikings are hard to beat at home.
That's a split there. Yeah, I agree that the Cardinals are going to Vikings. So I give you that. Patriots at Cardinals. That's a W.
Yeah.
Cardinals at Panthers.
That's a loss. I'm just kidding. Right.
That's a W, and loss.
Loss, yeah.
So they have 7 losses. So they went 10-7.
Oh! That's a tie then. Both are 10-7.
No, because one went 9. One
you counted
9-8,
you counted yours. You counted yours.
I didn't even give you
mine.
Chargers. No, I didn't even give you Chargers. I didn't. I gave you Chargers.
Yeah, but you didn't count mine on the Seahawks schedule. You were counting yours.
No, because you split these.
I know, but on the Seahawks schedule, I had them
Yeah,
winning more games than you did.
you had them winning 9-8. No, I counted your wins and
No, you were
losses.
counting your wins and losses.
We have a live video. You can always go back and watch it, and we'll double check.
Mhm.
We'll double check. All right, so let's go ahead and jump down to week 2. I'm just saying, man, the proof is in the pudding. You just need to listen.
I don't think the Cardinals are going to be that good this year. I think you're overrating them.
All right, okay, man.
I think historically Seahawks have always been better than the Cardinals. So,
Debo Prod. Sorry about Debo, bro.
what's up, Debo?
Sorry about Debo. Watch Saints versus Eagles. Same. I got right here. It's 7-6.
Oh my God, what was
Calm
that?
down. Okay.
Bo.
All right, so we got our predictions. That's not it.
Why would you wait? You guys are getting your asses kicked and you're talking shit.
Okay,
It's
all right, here we go.
26-7, you moron.
So predictions were, we got, what was I gotta bring up the game from last week. Let me bring up last week's game. Actually, I have it right here, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Week 3, week 2. There we go. Share this tab. All right, here are our predictions. Once it loads. No teams have this bye week. Okay, great. Now show me the wins and losses. Oh, there's, okay. Hurts throws it into the ground. 2nd and 10. Okay, so Bills at Dolphins. I'm trying to see where you put that.
I put that on the Bills.
Yeah, I think we did that already because we had.
Yeah.
I think I had the Dolphins though. I don't remember.
I think you did too.
Well, of course you'd say that.
No, I do think you had the Dolphins though.
All right, so we had the Ravens, Raiders at Ravens, and you had the Ravens. And
I think we both had the Ravens and the Raiders.
We did. We definitely did. We thought the week 1 was such a fluke for the Ravens, but it looks like they're in trouble. Justin Tucker's washed.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Oh, breaks the pocket. He's going for the run. Oh, he just missed the first down. It's 3rd and something. All right.
God, Chargers at
Panthers. Chargers. We were correct there. Saints. You had the Saints.
Picked the Cowboys, and I, of course, picked the upset.
Thought that shit was a fluke against the Panthers. Okay, that was a logical,
Oh, it's his finger. It's Justin Herbert's finger, not his knee. So he'll be back.
Okay, good. Lions. You had the Lions. I didn't have the Lions. Let's go.
That was a close game.
That was a close game. I actually remember reacting like, "Oh my god, I got because I remember you getting your underdog." So it was obvious that the Saints were gonna. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Oh my god, dude! The Eagles are now moving now. All right, so Lions at the Bucks. I remember at the time being like, "You had your underdog ready. I had to get my underdog, and I got mine." So Packers. I didn't have the Packers. You picked the Packers. They won. Again, who would have thought that you could win a game with Malik Willis?
Told you. Just gotta listen to me. Just gotta listen to me.
And then we got in the afternoon games. You had the Jaguars. I also had the Jaguars, and the Browns won. The Jags are complete ass. I don't know what's going on here. T-Law is not looking like that franchise quarterback that just got paid $55 million.
No. That does not typically happen to a lot of these guys, though. They get that big money and then they just look like complete ass sometimes.
Yeah, but T-Law has always been kind of like a leader. I've seen him at the podium. He talks, it looks like that something like that wouldn't slow him down. And it kind of starting to look like it. Because he's regressing. He's becoming worse.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jags. We picked the 49ers. Obviously, they lost. Seahawks. I also picked the Seahawks to beat the Patriots, just barely. Oh, good shit, defense. Okay. Jets. You had the Jets. I didn't, so you got that W there. I did not do good this week.
No surprise.
Stop it. All right, Commanders. I had the Commanders. You also had the Commanders. So, whoop. Samuel, that was for you, bud. That was for you. You had the Cardinals, and I had the Cardinals. Where's that game at? What the fuck?
That's
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, they got the W, so we both were right there. Broncos, you had the Broncos. I didn't.
they lost to the Steelers.
Yeah. I hate the Steelers too. They're like my top 3 worst teams are Seahawks, Steelers, Cowboys. I just have a few
Top 3 worst teams.
teams that I hate the most.
Oh,
Teams that I
Steelers,
hate the
really?
most.
I don't
hate them.
this.
Ever since, okay, so there's before, like around the time when I became like a real 49ers fan and really into football, it was around 2004, 2005. And I didn't hate the Seahawks at the time because my family loved the Seahawks and stuff.
I fucking hate
And
the Seahawks all my life.
and and the Super Bowl, I will never forget the Steelers straight up cheating in that Super Bowl. And ever since then, the shit talk they would make and except, oh, he missed the field goal. The Eagles missed. It's 7-3. Okay.
7-6, but yeah.
7-6. You
That's
know what I
right.
meant.
Reading is not. I know reading numbers.
I'm
is hard for you
hosting
sometimes
and having to react. So you can take your chill ass and sit down. All right.
I'm already sitting down, buddy.
You're a dick. Okay, so Chiefs. I also had the Chiefs. So we barely got our skin or teeth on that one.
Fuck the
Texans.
Chiefs.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's
That's the have to choose.
Yeah, and then what do you think of did you see the last call?
Yeah.
The last play where it's like
It's the
down?
Chiefs. What do you expect? So
But do you agree that was pass interference?
no.
You didn't see the play, man, because that shit was pass interference, 110%. You're tripping ass. Derek Carr breaking the pocket, trying to throw it, gets about 4 yards.
Because a great call. I get all excited for that.
Hey, man, I bring the energy. I could be like, Derek Carr breaks the corner.
Derek Carr does what he does best.
What do you want me to do? You want me to be like, yeah, and then he goes to the left and he gets 4 yards. I'm bringing the vibe, man. See, you got to bring the vibe, dude. Got to bring the vibe. All right, so Chiefs. We both had the Chiefs. I thought it was PI. Dude straight up got hit in the back, and he made.
Yeah, I know it was
fall
PI.
the ground.
It was obvious
stuff.
PI. I mean,
Yeah,
whatever, I know.
I know. There's calls out there for the Texans. I know that, not Texans, but the Chiefs. I know that there are times where it's like, okay, that's bullshit. But I just didn't think that was one of those times. Texans. I had the Texans, and you had the Texans. They got the W against the Bears. Caleb Williams looks like ass, and not in a good way.
I can't believe they're actually beating the Bears right now.
The Vikings are beating the Texans, you mean?
Or no, the Colts are beating the Bears. Never mind. That's what
Colts are beating the Bears. That's
about.
what.
Yeah, never mind.
And then the Eagles, I had the Eagles beating the Falcons as well. But Kirk Cousins did something he rarely does, which was what? Win in prime time.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that. He defied the odds. So I didn't count, but it definitely sounds like you predicted a lot more than I did.
As usual.
What's that?
As usual.
You won the battle, not the war. Okay.
That sounds like 2 weeks in a row I've
if we
predicted more than you have.
Who was always the better player when we were playing Xbox? When we were Xbox bros, who was
Me?
the better player? Oh, no, dude. Oh,
I was the
my
defense
God.
that was always shutting it down.
No, you were, bro.
And you were the guy that was like
need-
always losing the teammates.
PUBG, every time I always found myself reviving you, dude.
Oh, PUBG? We're talking about PUBG now.
Talking about every
PUBG,
game
you were the guy that
played.
was always lost.
I was not the guy that was always lost. I always got to take the point. You would always get hurt all the time, and I had to revive you. Okay.
If we're talking
You're winning
PUBG,
the
you
battle
were the
here,
one
not
that
the
was
war.
always spectating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're in spectator mode 95, 96.
I'm washed now, and I would jump right onto Hell's Divers 2 and straight up still stomp you.
Probably not.
And I haven't played a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter in God knows when. It's been years.
Probably not.
All right. All right, we went through the games. We went through the week 2 games. What else was there? And then we got our predictions. Then we'll go through my top 10 and see if you agree with it or not.
Nope, don't agree with it.
Clearly. Pushback be crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna start from 1 down because I feel like the closer we are to the top, like who's going to be, So let's start with number 1. I got the Chiefs. That's who I got. How do you feel about that? Yeah, makes
There's
sense.
no arguing against that right now. As much as
dude.
I don't like the Chiefs, Chiefs are probably taken the spot of the Patriots at this point. Patriots, I didn't like them mainly because of Belichick and Brady. Now they're irrelevant to me. So
yeah, they had their time.
Chiefs, I can't stand the Chiefs.
I feel like Patriots fans, like nowadays, do not understand. Like they obviously winning and dominating for so long, they're bitching and complaining when they just got done winning 6 Super Bowls.
Well,
like, shut the fuck up, dude! You won 6 Super Bowls. Everyone has their time. You've had 20, people born in like 2000 have been spoiled, and it's time for them to have their moment. It's time for them to realize that all that doesn't last forever.
Wait, were you saying I was spoiled because I watched the Niners win their Super Bowls?
I watched the 49ers when they won their Super Bowls.
That's what I'm saying. So I still want more.
I've seen the Steve Young Super Bowl. Okay. I was alive for that.
I watched the Joe Montana Super Bowls.
That's because you're old as shit. Okay.
Oh, Bucks just fumbled and Broncos. Great.
You were born before the merger of the Super Bowl. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. So top 2, the next one after Chiefs is Bills. I got the Bills. They're just on fire right now. I expected them to be worse this year. I truly did, but they're on fire. I got the Bills next. How do you feel about that? Number 2. Hey, no age shaming. It's all I got. Okay. It's all I got, Papa J. That's all I got. What we got next after Bills? Saints. I had the Saints, and that may come down after this game, but this is the list I don't prior to the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the Saints.
You wouldn't
have had the
Vikings
Saints above the Saints, if anything.
Really, but the Saints have been so dominant.
I don't think that. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're that good.
Like right now, I totally agree with that. It says, "Oh, throws it."
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my god!
I don't think Derek Carr would have been able to sustain that at all. Even coming into this week, I don't think he would have been. No, I wouldn't have put them at 3.
Okay,
I would have put them outside the top 5.
Who would you have put at 3?
Not the Vikings, not the Saints, not the Eagles. I mean, you could probably put.
It's kind of hard now because outcome of these games, but like try to.
Not just going off these games.
Yeah, before these games.
I mean, I would have thought like maybe Houston.
That was kind of who I was battling. I was like Houston or Saints. I was thinking the same thing.
As much as I don't like stacking it with AFC teams, I could have gone. You could have gone like Houston or.
It's just that's just out of the.
I almost would have said Tampa Bay at some point too, because they've been on fire, and I know they're going to get humbled at some point. I would have expected it late in the season, not so early in the season.
Usually, when you have momentum and fire, it lasts like a lot longer than just 2 games.
I would expect them to be hot through the middle of the season. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I pretty much had all those. So all those players, all the teams you mentioned there, Saints, Texans, and Bucks, were my top 5 after the Bills. So it goes Saints, Texans, and Bucks was my list. So you would have Texans, Saints, and Bucks. No, you would have had Bucks, Texans.
I wouldn't have had the Saints in the top 5.
Oh, really? Who would you have instead of?
I probably would have put the Vikings ahead of them, or even.
Oh, wow, you're really down.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't think the Saints are that good of a team, to be honest with you. I don't. Just the last 2 weeks, I feel like more flukes and luck than anything
Okay.
else. I don't think. I mean, you look back at Derek Carr's play. He's. I mean, let's be honest. Like Sam Darnold, throughout the history, hasn't been great, but he was put in a great system in San Francisco, right? And
Yeah.
it's shown the last 2 weeks that he has been able to play great in that system.
And to add on top of that, to add to your argument there, also, like pretty much you said, Derek Carr has had the resume more of showing that he's going to come down at some point and be this quarterback.
Derek Carr's going to do what he does best, is just fail. I mean, he's not a good quarterback. I don't think Sam Darnold's a great quarterback. I don't think Sam Darnold's a great quarterback.
13-7. It's going to be 14-7. Sorry. It's going to be Is that a catch?
I don't think
that's a catch.
I don't think Sam Darnold's going to be like a great I don't think he's going to be a top 10 quarterback, but I think he's going to play better than Derek Carr is through the middle of the season. Yeah, like I said, I think the Vikings at some point are going to drop off too. I think the Vikings will make the playoffs. I think they'll compete. I think they'll probably compete with the Lions for that division. I think the Lions will probably end up winning that division. I would even maybe put the Lions ahead of the Saints. I'd put the Niners ahead of the Saints. I think we're even after those losses last week.
You have them quite literally right now. You have them like 9th right now.
Yeah, I don't put them ahead of these teams. I still think the Lions and Niners are better than them. I'd even say Tampa Bay was better. Looked better than them. I would have had Tampa Bay ahead of them.
All right, so right now it's Chiefs, Bills, Saints, Texans, Bucks, Vikings. That's who I have. I have Vikings number 6 before today's game. And then I had the 49ers number 7. I had the 49ers behind the Vikings. I had to. Yeah,
I wouldn't have put them behind. I don't know if I'd put them behind them.
But they lost to them.
It doesn't matter. Those just because you lose them doesn't make them better than you.
But here's if the 49ers did so many mistakes to the point where you would put more on the loss than the 49ers and the Vikings, then I would see your argument. But like I feel like if the Vikings are doing more than what the 49ers are messing up on, you got to give more credit to the Vikings there and making them, they got to be the better team, right?
We just made too many. It's the stadium. If you look at the history there, we make so many mistakes in that stadium. When we go to Minnesota, when we go on the road, it doesn't matter. It's our history there. We're cursed there. So I still think we're better than the Vikings. I think.
Are you really blaming a curse? You're blaming a curse.
I say 9 times out of 10 we beat the Vikings, and it was just that one time they beat us.
Are you using a curse right now as the reason why?
No, I just think they beat us that one time.
Okay.
Oh, nice fucking fumble, Browns. But I don't think the Vikings are better than this.
Okay.
I think that we were. I don't know
how you can. I don't know. Okay, I mean it's with love, man. I don't know how you can with not a guilty conscience, but you know what I mean. And think that
I don't think the Vikings are better than this right now.
Right, so you're calling for like this is just a fluke, and at some point the teams are going to figure out the offense and defense, and they're going to come back.
Oh yeah, I think we're No, I don't think the Vikings are going to be. I think Detroit will take the NFC North. Vikings will probably make the playoffs. They'll be that playoff, a wild card team, or probably.
Let's look at the Vikings schedule, and then you tell me where do you think they're going to drop off? Just so because you said they're going to drop off, so I'm curious where you think that.
I think they'll drop off. I don't know. I'm not going to say probably somewhere mid-season. They'll probably lose against the Packers.
Yeah, because they got a crazy stretch. If the Packers do well, if Jordan Love comes back, that's huge. But I think that if Malik Willis is back there, I'm still taking the Vikings here. I don't think Malik Willis is that good. So, in my opinion. And then we got the Jets at Vikings.
Yeah.
That's a W. I don't think the Jets are that good.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers plays great against the Vikings. He owns the Vikings. So as much as you hate Aaron Rodgers, he plays great against the Vikings historically. So I'm going Jets, and the Jets defense is pretty good.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Right.
All right. So, okay. This is good.
I do think the Lions are better than the Jets.
What's that?
I think the Lions are better in the next week. I think the Lions will beat them too. I
got the Lions winning the Vikings too. I got that too. I agree.
I think they're a better team. I think that loss isn't a big deal. It's just like our loss. I don't think that's a big deal. I think that's a come back to earth type. It's like a big team. When a team just loses to a not so good team. Yeah. And then you come back to earth and you start playing well. I think this is where the Niners will start their stretch of winning games and playing better. I mean, I think it was just a thing where they played really crappy, and they're going to come back and just start dominating like they used, like they should be, like we expect them to. And I think what they saw is like, okay, we're the better team. Oh, fumble. Jesus. What they'll see is, okay, we got humbled. We're going to come back and we're just going to start dominating like we should. Like the Super Bowl favorite, like we're supposed to, the Super Bowl team, like we're supposed to be. And, either they're going to perform or they're not. And if they don't, then I guess we're all going to be really fucking disappointed, right? But,
no.
Like I said, I still think they're still a top 5 team just because they had a crappy game last week against a team that's not that good. It doesn't matter. Every great team has a crappy game, right?
True.
Historically, every great team has a crappy game. That doesn't make them worse than that crappy team.
True.
So you can't just sit there and tell me that.
That comes back to what I was saying, like,
just because they get outplayed, it doesn't make them worse than that team.
That scheme is better than theirs.
No, if you play them 9 times out of 10, you tell me that the Vikings are going to beat them 9 times out of 10.
Yes, the Vikings.
So if we play the Vikings in the playoffs, we're going to lose.
If we play the Vikings at home, I would be terrified. I would give the odds to the Vikings.
Not
110%.
Not me. Not at all.
But Kyle Shanahan has proven to not be able to beat Brian Flores, the defensive coordinator for Vikings. He's 0-2 against him right now, and it looks terrible.
That's 0-2. That's 2 games.
Facts.
That's 0-2. That's not enough stats to go off of.
I hear you.
0-2 is not enough. That's like Brock Purdy has played the Vikings twice.
Yeah, but
barely enough stats to go off. He's played terrible against them twice.
Even Brock Purdy said himself, like, "Hey, man, your defensive scheme is crazy." Like, he gave him props.
Of course he does. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be humble in your losses.
But the past 2 times that we've played the Vikings, our offense has looked shitty, unfunctional. It can't do anything against the Vikings, right? So I don't know. I
believe 9 times out of 10 we win.
Nah, man, you guys are nuts. You guys are crazy. Like, it's at home against a scheme that we've proven that we cannot handle. Unless Kyle Shanahan goes and figures out, like, find somebody who knows how to beat this scheme, which I doubt he will do. The odds are against us. Like, all right, you guys are nuts. We'll move on to the next one. You guys are nuts. So I
think you need to stop smoking in the morning.
What's that?
I think you need to stop smoking in the morning.
I think you need to start smoking so you could sit and just think for a minute and be like, all right, critical thinking. I mean that was love. That was kind of mean, actually. I didn't mean it like that. All right, so chart. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So after the Vikings, I had the Vikings. I had the 49ers. You disagree with that. We just went the whole spiel. Then at number 8, I had the Lions. Because I think the 49ers are still better than the Lions. Yeah, so I got that. And then after number 8, I got the Chargers, and that's kind of biting me in the ass right now. It seems like the Steelers might have to take that. And then, but then again, Herbert's hurt. Oh my God! Did they just allow that? Oh my God!
Jonathan,
That's the
Taylor.
biggest choke I've ever seen by the Saints.
Well, go figure.
They just had a deep. It was 3rd and 16 through a 10-yard pass to Goddard and took it all the way down to the 5. Oh my God. That's crazy.
No surprise.
That's crazy. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. See, he gets it. Papa gets it. I want to see.
What are we talking about now?
Oh, right now, I was talking about the top 10. So, like, number 8 was the Lions, and number 9 was the Chargers. But then I got lost in what just happened on the screen. God, we need to, come on, dude. Choke. I want to watch this real quick. Hold on. I want to see this a little bit. And then at number 10, I guess right now I can tell you at number 10, I had Cowboys.
Now.
Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys should be there. Now
Eagles.
after Eagles
No,
over Cowboys?
Kidding. No.
How about Steelers
Maybe
over
your
Cowboys?
Aints. Maybe Steelers, yeah. I think Steelers could break top 10.
Yeah, I think after today, I think I would put the Steelers over the Cowboys, actually. Shockingly enough, taking the Cowboys out of top 10. I just don't think they're that good right now. So, all right, that's top 10. Number 1 is Chiefs. Number 2, Bills. Number 3, Saints. Number 4, Texans. Number 5, Bucks.
I think you got to take the Saints out of there.
You take the Saints out of there completely?
I don't think the Saints are in the top 5.
After
Even
today,
if
yeah.
Even if they don't beat the Eagles, even if they beat the Eagles today.
Well, yeah, if they beat the Eagles now, I agree if he has to come out of the top 10 because they didn't play it well enough, especially against this defense.
I don't think they're that good of a team. I don't think they're better than the Niners. I don't think they're better than the Lions. I don't think they're better than the Texans. There's
as of right now, yes. As of right now. You don't even think before this game.
No. Not at all. We would dominate them. The Vikings would probably beat them. Texans would definitely beat them.
All right.
I think even the Chargers with Herbert would beat them.
No, dude.
Yep.
Now you're just being mean.
No, I don't think the Saints make the playoffs this year.
They might be the best.
Wait, who's the NFC South? Wait, who's the Let's rethink that. Let's look at the NFC South.
All right, it's 15-12, 1 minute left. Derek Carr's
field goal. Yeah.
Do you think Derek Carr is gonna go down the field in 1 minute, 1 second?
No.
No?
No, he'll throw an interception if anything.
That's
my prediction.
We'll stay live and see what happens.
Let's see here.
Because it's Falcons, Saints, Panthers, and Bucks. And I think the Saints would beat the Bucks.
I don't know if they would beat the Bucks. I think the Bucks have a better defense. And I don't think Derek Carr's that great against good defenses.
I don't think the Bucks defense is that good, though.
I think they're better than the Cowboys. Eagles defense isn't that good this year.
The Bucks are being torched right now by Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is playing really good today.
What do you mean? He's torching that defense. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. So they're kicking the ball off. Let's go. All right. Come on, man. Tutty. Come on, dude. So you think the Eagles are going to win this game? Who do you got, Papa? I know you're here, brother. Who do you got? Eagles right now, 1 minute. You think Derek Carr can go on the field? 1 minute, 1 second. We're back and get some water. 1 minute, 1 second.
Yeah, I think Wolfie's smoking too much crack.
Ugh.
You're smoking too much crack.
So those edibles, man, they're potent. Come on.
I know.
You need to
You
get down there
think
and score
the
some
Saint,
touchdowns.
you need to get off that Saint train. I don't. Do you have like stock in New Orleans or something? What's going on there? Like,
Do I have stock in New Orleans?
yeah, do you have stock in the Saints team or something? What's going
No,
on
it's
there?
just that
Because
before. No. You need to relax, because before this week, they had 40+ points on both their opponents
it doesn't.
in
They're not that
dominating fashion. But that makes them the
You're
power.
reading too much into that.
But
They're
then,
not
okay,
that
if
good of
that's
a
the case,
team.
then if I'm reading into it's the case, then that means everyone's power rankings where they put Minnesota at 17 is legit.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek Carr just threw a pick
No,
six.
I didn't. I was looking at power rankings. He's not. I told you he'd throw a pick. They're not. I'm looking at power. I just looked at some of the power rankings. I see him on NFL.com in the top 10. ESPN, they're in the top 10. Oh, top 11 in ESPN. They're 11th.
Is that a touchdown? That's a touchdown. God damn it. Eagles won.
It's weird. It's like somebody knew what they were talking about.
Fucking bullshit, dude. All right. Oh, and by the way, Saints completely destroyed the Cowboys, so you got to put the Eagles above the Cowboys now.
Oh yeah, Cowboys aren't that good.
Yeah, I don't think they're
the
that
Cowboys. It's the
Yeah, I don't
Cowboys.
think they're that
Why are
good
we? I don't. I don't agree with. They have so NFL.com has the Saints at number 8 in power rankings. I wouldn't have put them in the top 10. And they had the Cowboys.
You just nodded.
I see what
Before
you're
this
looking
week,
at.
there's no way, bro. There's no way.
I wouldn't have put them in the top 10. No.
All right, let's just talk about 49ers versus Rams. Okay.
Yeah,
let's talk about that real quick and get that out of the way. But that's correct. To me, I know there's not we're gonna go in circles here, but I think that's bonkers to not put them top 10 before today. That's bonkers to me. But
the 49ers, yeah.
Well, yeah, if you didn't put the 49ers in top 10, that's
top 5.
bonkers.
Yeah, top 5, you're bonkers.
Did I had them out of the top 5, right?
No,
they're 1-1.
Five, yeah.
They have to be out of the Vikings. Like,
no, I think that's bonkers.
I'm just more realistic than you. I know how to put away my bias. I know how to put away my bias.
A naked woman.
I know how to take it. I know how to put my heart out and be like.
I put them behind other teams. I don't. I think right now, after that week, looking at it, I mean, you still have teams that look better than us. I think in the long run, if we can fix it and play better, and be the team that we're supposed to, then we're back in the top 2. But I still think we're better than the Vikings. I don't judge us worse than them based off that game. I think we'll still beat them 9 times out of 10.
Do you think? What do you think of Ayuk right now?
He's underperforming, but I mean, it's what you expect, right? Because he had no off season.
Yeah.
So it's going to be slow. So I don't think he's going to perform until probably week 6, week 7. I don't think he's going to come in and
week 6 or week 7. I think he's going to come back like sooner than that, though. That's far out. That's longer than training camp, That's
I don't think he's going to be that. I don't think he's going to perform like we expect him to.
Wow.
I don't think he's going to.
We need him today, man. We need him today.
Yeah, I think Jennings is going to be big today.
We forgot to do the rest of the games.
Oh yeah, second half.
Yeah, we forgot to do the Ravens at Cowboys.
Ravens.
I got the Ravens too.
Yeah,
Cowboys are just ass.
They
beat a terrible Browns team where their defense was just overrated last year. They're one-hit wonders, I should say, last year.
I don't think fuck Pat Prescott.
Then we got the Chiefs at Falcons tonight.
Oh, come on, Falcons, Chiefs.
Falcons! But who do you got, though, seriously?
Falcons or Chiefs. Yeah, I want the Falcons to win. Who do I want to win? Falcons.
Yeah, but you get bragging rights based on who you choose.
Oh,
you want bragging rights?
It's the Eagles. It's obviously the Chiefs.
It's obviously Chiefs, but I'm going with my biased decision here, and I'm going with the Falcons. Ride or die, baby.
I hope you get it right. I hope you get it
All
right.
right. All right. So you got the Chiefs. I got the Falcons. Remember that.
Yeah.
Next up, Monday. It's a doubleheader. Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing
Jags.
I have practice on Mondays.
I thought it's on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or something.
No, it's Monday, Wednesdays.
Oh,
It's the
boom.
last week though for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then it's your season's over already?
No, and then we go to Wednesdays only.
Oh, okay. Saints at Buffalo. Saints at Bills.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Bills.
Yeah, I got Bills too. Second best team in the league right now. Commanders at Bengals.
You just say the second best. Oh, the Bills. Yeah, kind of maybe.
Commanders at Bengals.
Commanders at who?
Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. They're going to
Yeah,
Cincy. I think Bengals are going to figure it out and start getting there. I think out of all the 0-2 teams, they're the ones that are going to figure it out.
that's a good one. I actually like that. That's a good one. The Ravens. Do you think the Ravens are who they are? Or do you think they're going to get a little bit better? Like, do you think this is who they
You
are?
you have to believe that they're going to get better because of who their coach is, right? Like,
Yeah, and
they
they've
have a
proven.
great coaching staff, and as much as you don't believe I think Lamar Jackson's a good enough quarterback that he can lead that team somewhat to some wins, and that they have a good enough system there that they have Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's they're gonna get Derrick Henry figured out in that system.
He's a
And then
running
he's
back,
gonna-
though. He's going to get more tired as the year goes on. That he would get slower.
Well,
right?
you would think so, but how well did he do in Tennessee? So, and they leaned on him heavily, right? Like
They leaned
you
on
say
him
it was-
heavily, dude.
That's what I'm saying. So, if he plays like he did in Tennessee, I'm not worried about it. I just think you got a combination with him and Lamar Jackson probably running the ball because Lamar Jackson can run the ball better than he can throw the ball.
Oh, 110%, dude. 110%.
I hate to I think Lamar Jackson will be okay. I think
and their defense is
they'll
not bad.
pick it up. Their defense is good. I think they'll be fine. So
what's really weird is they can't rely on Justin Tucker anymore. So I feel like it's revealing all of Lamar's blemishes because you can't rely on those points when you go down in the red zone, etc. Because Justin Tucker is washed right now. And that's kind of sad to see because I actually like Justin Tucker. So
yeah, I do too. Yeah.
So rest in peace to a legend for real. One of the GOATs, one of the greatest kickers of all time. So but he's done. He's done. So we got the Ravens. We both have the Ravens there. And then we have the Chiefs, blah, Bills.
What's the Thursday night game?
And then our game. Oh, I had the third before we do that one. It is week 4. Type in week 4.
Oh, that motherfucker.
It is Cowboys at Giants. I got Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on,
Giants.
Cowboys.
I'm sure you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm probably always going to pick the Giants to lose. That's just how it's going to. It has to happen. So, all right, coming back to the 49ers and Rams. Game starts in 7 minutes. Sorry, I think 7 or
17
minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
So 49ers at Rams. The 49ers are favored by 6.5 points. We're missing Kittle, Debo, CMC. That's all the big players that are out. Trent is rusty, and so is Ayuk. So
I don't think it's going to be a big game for us.
Yeah,
but I think Jennings is going to have a good game.
Yeah, I think that Ayuk's gonna be good. I think the offense is still gonna run really well because their defense.
We'll still rush the hell out of the ball.
Yeah, and I'm saying even without our bias or anything, like it's just logically, like even with our injuries, it doesn't even match what they're going through because they have half their team is quite literally second string. Mm-hmm. So I don't.
And Purdy does lead the NFL in passing yards.
So he's gonna be able to throw the ball. And the edge rushers that the D line for the Rams isn't very good. So even though our offensive line is not very good, I expect our offensive line to do good against that talent. That's what I expect. So I'm going to say they match the 6.5 points. Try to remove my bias from it. I'm going to say 23-17.
I was going to say 24-17. Yeah.
24-23-17. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to put 24-19?
No, 24-17 is good.
I'll put 24-17. Yeah.
Whatever, you stole my number that you didn't like in week 1.
Who would have known that you were a prophet and then all of a sudden no one can score touchdowns? Stop it.
Sometimes it just happens that way. You're able to...
Oh shit, there's a couple of responses. Right? Dude, you gotta help me out with these. I'm looking at stuff. You gotta post some of these comments. Killing me,
I
man.
didn't know I could post them. You
should be able to try it. See if you can do it. If you can't, then I just gave you shit for no reason.
Nope, you just gave me shit for no reason.
Stop it. You didn't even try.
Nope, I can't.
All right. Okay, I have to keep them out. All right, whatever. My bad. All right. We got in the postseason, I'd have to give it to the Niners. No smoking. F word. Ravens 32-13 against the Cowboys. Papa J has the Chiefs. Milwaukee is back.
49-0.
Wolfie, stop Jags will ease be those fraud Bills. We'll beat those. No, they won't, dude. I'm sorry. Milwaukee is a Jags fan.
Yeah.
And I'll be real with you, brothers. Just no way. I would be genuinely shocked. That is a huge upset, like 110%. Papa J's got 49-0. I like it.
Every game 49-0.
Yeah, that would just the irony and also the domination. That would feel pretty good. So, all right, I think we talked about everything. We talked about the top 10. Talked about all the games. We got all of our predictions already. I'll have to go back and watch it because I didn't even write down our predictions, so I'll have to do that.
Just know that I'm always right. So
wait,
obviously from the last 2 weeks, I've been correct.
We didn't do predictions.
Yeah, we did.
For week 4?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Do you want to do that real quick? Or do you want to just do that
Sure.
Next week when we start again before the games?
Yeah, we could do that before the games. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that before the games next week. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So
I got my weekend guy back, so I won't need to worry about anything.
Sweet, thank God. I was like so bummed, dude. I was like, God.
My weekend guy is in New York, so that's the only reason I had to run in this morning for that.
Yeah, I understood. I was like, I figured something was that serious, and but the thing is, like, I have to prepare myself next time, like just in case that happens. I gotta have because I prepared everything like around you almost, and so I wouldn't like in my life just like completely blind, and that's my fault. I should like prepare for something like that because I know that you are super occupied by your job.
Yeah.
For something like that happened, but all right, brother. Great to see you, man.
Yeah, you too. You're always wrong. The Vikings are terrible, and we're better. 9
you
times
had one good week. You won the battle, not the war. Okay. To everyone who watched this later, stub if you like the con. Oh, I gotta say goodbye to people. Papa J, you were awesome. Good to see you, brother. OG Milwaukee, good to see you too, man. And there's just you two guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Like the video if you haven't liked it already. To everybody else who watches this later, sub if you like the content, like if you like the video. All love family, and I will see you next video.